Good evening. Welcome to Caribbean News TV. We are following a developing humanitarian crisis at the border between the Dominican Republic and Haiti. The United Nations has raised serious concerns following the increased deportation of pregnant and breastfeeding Haitian women from the Dominican Republic to Haiti, a move described as a violation of international standards. According to a United Nations statement released Tuesday, hundreds of vulnerable women have been expelled over the past month. Despite Haiti's ongoing instability and worsening security crisis, the deportations come as part of Dominican President Luis Abinader's immigration crackdown, a key campaign promise during his successful bid for a second term in May 2024. Since April 22, the United Nations Migration Agency, in collaboration with Haitian authorities, has been assisting an average of 15 pregnant women and 15 breastfeeding mothers daily at border crossings. The agency reports that nearly 20,000 individuals were deported by land during the month of April alone. This is the highest monthly figure on record. United Nations Humanitarian Coordinator in Haiti, Ulrika Richardson, emphasized the urgency of protecting vulnerable populations, calling on the Dominican Republic to uphold its international commitments. The expulsions come at a time when Haiti is grappling with a surge in gang violence, especially in the capital. Just last month, the United Nations Special Representative to Haiti, Maria Isabel Salvador, warned the country is nearing a point of no return and faces a dire need for international assistance. The UN now estimates that over 1 million Haitians have been displaced internally due to the escalating violence and instability. Caribbean News TV will continue to follow this story as it develops and provide updates on the regional response to this growing humanitarian emergency. We continue with a developing story out of the Dominican Republic, where a new government crackdown on undocumented migrants has sparked sharp controversy, both at home and abroad. On Monday, Dominican immigration authorities deported over 100 Haitian women and children, including 48 pregnant women, 39 new mothers, and 48 children in a sweeping operation targeting undocumented individuals receiving care in public hospitals. This action marks continued enforcement under a series of 15 new immigration control measures ordered by President Luis Abinader, aimed at significantly reducing the number of undocumented migrants in the country, particularly those seeking healthcare services. The individuals detained were processed at a detention center, where their biometric data and fingerprints were collected, before being transferred to Haitian authorities at the Elias Pina border crossing. Officials say the deportees were treated with dignity, provided food, and transported in buses equipped with air conditioning, safety belts, CCTV cameras, and restrooms. They also stated that deportations were carried out only after patients had been medically discharged and deemed fit for travel. However, the move has been strongly condemned by human rights groups and medical professionals alike. The Dominican College of Physicians called the practice inhumane, warning that immigration enforcement inside hospitals could discourage undocumented migrants from seeking critical medical care, potentially putting lives at risk. The Dominican Republic shares the island of Hispaniola with Haiti and is currently home to an estimated 500,000 Haitians, many of whom fled escalating gang violence and economic collapse in their homeland. In 2023 alone, over 33,000 Haitian mothers gave birth in Dominican hospitals, according to one study.
As we continue with the story, please note that this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is based on publicly available sources and verified online materials. We do not promote violence or hatred of any kind. All content abides by YouTube's community guidelines. Now, let's continue. President Abinader recently stated that the country's generosity will not be exploited, and announced that hospitals will now be required to verify all patients' IDs, work permits, and proof of legal residence. Those who fail to meet documentation requirements will be deported after receiving care. So far this year, more than 80,000 people have been deported to Haiti, many of them women and children. Meanwhile, the humanitarian crisis in Haiti continues to deteriorate. Over 5,600 people were killed in gang violence in 2024, and many hospitals have been forced to shut down after being overrun by armed groups. This week, Antoliano Peralta, legal consultant to the Dominican Republic's executive branch, addressed growing concerns about the deportation of undocumented pregnant women from the country. In a televised interview on the program El Despertador, Peralta stated that while national laws do allow for such deportations, they must be carried out in strict accordance with human rights protocols. Peralta emphasized that this was his personal position, stating that enforcement must always occur within the framework of respect for human rights and under a certain protocol. However, he also acknowledged what many critics have long pointed out, that violations often occur not because of the law itself, but through the actions of those tasked with enforcing it. In his words, many times the violation is in the agents who execute it. Let's clarify the numbers. On Monday, Dominican immigration authorities deported over 130 Haitian women and children, including 48 pregnant women, 39 new mothers, and 48 children. The UN Special Representative to Haiti, Maria Isabel Salvador, warned this week that the country is nearing a point of no return as violence, displacement, and lack of aid push the population deeper into crisis. We will continue monitoring this story and bring you the latest developments on regional migration and humanitarian conditions. Many argue that providing medical care to illegal immigrants takes resources from citizens and places burdens on healthcare. What do you think? Should illegal immigrants be allowed to stay because of medical needs? Subscribe to this channel for the latest updates.